How to fix Fluffy Mod Manager mods not showing white heavy checkmark. Welcome back tech lovers to a new Thursday Teknobalta fix. Today we are tackling a common issue with Fluffy Mod Manager. Many users report that their installed mods are not show ing up in the list. This is particularly frustrating when play ing Resident Evil games. We will analyze the root cause of this display error. Let us start by understanding how this software operates. Fluffy Mod Manager is a powerful tool for RE engine titles. It manages the package FYLZ without permanently altering game data. However, the directory structure must be perfect. If the manager cannot find the FYLZ, it will show an EMPT list. Open your Fluffy Mod Manager root folder. You should see a folder named Games. Inside Games, there are subfolders for every supported title. For example, RE4_ARM is for the Resident Evil 4 Remake. Inside that specific game folder, you will find the mods folder. This is the only location where the manager looks for new content. If you set your FYLZ elsewhere, they will never appear. Now let us discuss the FYL format of your mods. Modders usually upload their work as compressed archivs. These are typically.rar or .zip FYLZ. A common mistake is extracting these FYLZ manually. Do not decompress the mod FYLZ inside the mods folder. Fluffy Mod Manager prefers to read the archive directly. Drag and drop the entire RAR file into the mods folder. This allows the software to manage the internal file hierarchy. If you see a folder instead of a RAR file, the manager might ignore it. Next, we must check the game selection within the application. Launch the Fluffy Mod Manager executable. On the top right, ensure the correct game is selected. If you are looking for RE4 mods, but RE2 is selected, the list will be EMPT. Each game has its own independent mod list. Now, look at the mod list screen in the manager. Sometimes, the software needs a manual refresh. Click on the Refreeze Mod List button at the bottom. This forces the manager to rescan the mods folder for new archives. Watch the status bar for any load ing indicators. If the mod still does not appear, we must look at the mod file itself. In our case, the user was trying to install the Ghost Darkwater mod. This mod is designed to replace Loan with Ghost from COD. However, some mods on Nexus Mods become outdated. When the game receives an official update, the file structure changes. If the mod was built for an older version, the manager might fail to parse it. Look at the imij provided by the user. The mod appears in the list, but it has no description or imij. This indicates that the manager has found the file, but it is broken. A broken mod will not show its options or toggle switches. This is not a fault of the Fluffy Mod Manager software. It is a specific issue with that mod's internal configuration. To verify this, try downloading a different, popular mod. If a new mod works, then the previous mod file was simply corrupted. Always check the Posts tab on Nexus Mods for similar issues. Thursday users of 10 report if a mod is broken after a game patch. Let us explore a new Thursday POSIH administrative privilege. Fluffy Mod Manager needs permission to mod IHFY game FYLZ. Click the manager executable and select Run as administrator. This ensures that Windows does not block the file hook ing pro SES. Also, check your antivirus settings. Some security software may flag mod managers as suspicious. Add an exclusion for the Fluffy Mod Manager folder. And Thursday hidden issue is the file path length. Windows has a limit for how long a file path can be. If your manager is deep inside man-e subfolders, it might fail. Try move-ing the entire Fluffy folder to your CD or YB root. This shortens the path and prevents path-related errors. Now, let us look at the Reread Game Archives option. This is located in the settings of the Mod Manager. It helps the manager understand the latest game version. Run this option if you recently updated your game on Steam. It will synchronize the mod ing environment. If you see the mod in the list, but the switch does not ing, check the log tab. The log will show exactly why the mod failed to install. Common errors include file not found or invalid format. In the user's case, the mod was misaligned but non-functional. This confirms the mod file itself is the culprit. To summarize, always place rar files in the mods subfolder. Ensure the correct game is selected in the UI. Use the refreeze button to update the list. And finally, accept that some mods are simply broken by game updates. You may need to wait for the mod Thursday to release a fix. Or you can try an alternative mod that performs the same function. Mod ing is a dynamic pro SES and RKWRZ potions. By following these steps, you will identify the bottleneck. Your resident evil experience will be fully customized soon. Thank you for trusting Teknobalta for your technical needs. Stay tuned for a more deep dive into PC troubleshooting. Goodbye for now and happy mod ing.